Hello creatives, welcome to Artist Star. My name is Beth and I'm here at the gallery with a general tarot reading. This is an ongoing Cards of Truth series for the entire 52 card deck. Here is a chart to find your birth card. I've already cleared the cards and spent time meditating on my shooting star spread. I'm using the Cards of Truth deck for the overall starting point and then clarifying with the Ethereal Visions deck. I chose this deck because it has an artist card added into the major arcana. I'll close with a message from Spirit with the Soul's Journey lesson cards. If you'd like to know more about today's card, please pause the video and read the description box below. Okay, I'm going to adjust the camera now so that you can see the card spread for today. This is a reading for all 7 of Clubs birth cards. The Shooting Star spread is a 3-card Cards of Truth spread clarified with the Ethereal Visions deck. It's about unblocking or heightening your creative flow. I like to take cards that spring from the deck, and that can take a while. So I've done that and laid out the cards. There's no wrong way to choose the cards. This is just what works for me. The first row here represents your inner or outer resources. The second row is tapping into what motivates you. And the third row is what Source would like to share as guidance. So let's start with the first row and see what your inner or outer resources are. What comes easily to you? I think of it like the South Node position in a Cards of Truth birth chart. It's past life stuff that you bring with you into this life, and that's why it's so easily tapped into and therefore easily to be taken for granted. So the first row here, we have the King of Hearts. This is such a comforting card. It's like the kind of supporting grandpa card, like the grandpa on the Waltons. I'm not sure why the Cards of Truth would have this as the core resource card for the 7 of Clubs, but I have to admit, it feels like a big warm hug. So then we have the 8 of Wands, and this is in reverse. So this is something we need to look at as a blocked energy, or still in the incubation period of the subconscious. It's the holding oneself back card for the 7 of Clubs. It's the life purpose to get unstuck from holding yourself back. It's a big, beautiful world out there, and you need to let your little light shine. It's one of the things that 7 of Clubs, probably all 7s, struggle with. So this is the Empress. This is so good to have here. She's an empowering resource. The Empress is the connector. She's gifting you the next road sign on your creative path. She is the one who gives you the creative impetus. To have this at hand and be able to tap into it, just a meditation away. I love it. King of Swords. Yeah, this is the badass card. Holy smokes. I sure would like to think this is an inner resource. However, I'd love to see this person there for me in my outer network any day. It says to me, live and learn and enjoy your rewards. 7 of Clubs can struggle with feeling ready for whatever task is at hand. The challenge here is to risk and rise to the bait. You will find the tenacity to see it through. Really nice. Nice resources. Okay, second row. Here we are, 8 of Hearts. Again, it's a really nice card to have as a motivator. 7 of Cups are always hungry for depth and balance. This card also suggests gaining wisdom and finding true serenity in friendships. Now, I would call that a motivator for sure. It's part of the 7 spiritual path. They are one of the gateway cards. 7s are. Much to learn in this life in order to move forward. Your heart's in the right place. Thankfully, it's a good place to be when receiving the next 3 cards here, all in reverse. So, blocked energy as your major motivator. Okay. 7 of Swords, reversed. Well, alrighty then. As a motivator, let's remind ourselves that realizing the energy block is half the battle. So if we need to bring this to the surface, we'll need to realize we are unsatisfied to begin with. I read a fortune cookie the other day and it said, unsatisfaction is what births nations. The motivator for a 7 for sure. All right, here's the Ace of Pentacles. Isn't it interesting, and in reverse, isn't it interesting, it's a necessary at this time in your life that your motivation will come from a wake-up call that you are on the verge of positive change, that you are about to receive reward in good measure for the level of work you're willing to perform. I can just see you emerging from an in-depth studio run to find that you just got the show you wanted. Let's hope. Lovely surprise. All right, here we go. It's the Magician reversed. Oh my goodness. This struggles suggests that you need a reminder of your manifestation abilities. Aren't we always being given the choice of proceeding or holding back? Like this card's kind of like a trick if it's in reverse. This card's like the Coyote card in the American Spirit deck, the Native American Spirit deck. Well, I guess I just want to say that alongside the Ace and the 7, it's a reminder, or you know what, it's a matter of remembering the simplicity of just allowing yourself to hear spirit. Basically, that's it. You've got the love. You just need to step outside yourself and remember Spirit is there to talk with you. You are a gateway card. That is the whole intention, and this 3rd row proves it. It's the King of Spades. Look at that. What strength. This is awesome. He is the get-it-done king. Ambitious, controlled, detached, powerful, and self-assured. Wow. What a message from Source. Would you have known that you have earned this position in this life? It's a matter of finding what works for you to tap into this confidence, but whatever creative endeavor you're on, keep your step noble. It's right there for you. Source is guiding. So next card here is the King of Cups. So if we've got the get it done, no holds barred king, this is the king. It's so ridiculous. It's funny. The King of Cups is the King of Hearts in the Cards of Truth cards. So again, Grandpa is on your side. Wisdom, kindness, caring, tolerant, devoted, loyal, all good things. This creative and generous energy is on your side in abundance. Take a moment and feel the love and compassion that is rooting for you here. It's beautiful. So, 2 of Wands. So for this to come next is really key. It's connecting to wisdom and what you really, really want through manifesting and strength of will. Do I really need to say more? It's Source. Find a way to connect. The other cards here are a clue as to how Grandpa, right? Self-love and acceptance, as well as Grandpa, the tough love, and the King of Swords. and then connect. It's your work to do, and you have everything at your disposal to do it. Just fabulous, darling. 3 kings. 4 kings, right? 4 kings. You've got the King of Swords twice. You've got the Empress on your side. You've got the Magician. Yes, he's being wily, but that is your motivation as a 7. So it's perfect that he's there. It's exactly the impetus that you need. So last but not least, we have the Ace of Swords. This really hits home how important connecting to Source for you and your craft is. Source is saying and telling you to cut through the chatter and get to the intuitive voice. It is meeting your creative challenges with intelligence and clear thinking. She's saying that it's there for you, so clearly you are on the right track. So enjoy the fruits of your creative labor. Now, I have one more card for you. I'm guided to this card by moving my pendulum across the spread out Soul's Journey deck. It can take a while, so to save time, I've already done that too. So this is a pretty interesting card for the 7s of clubs to get. It is self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. 7s are connectors, so this is spot on. Interestingly, this card is here to let you know that you have everything you need to do what you need to do. Also, if you're harboring doubts about that, remember everyone puts their pants on one leg at a time. You and everyone else is born with unique abilities of the soul. Like a snowflake, you have a makeup like no other and something essentially yours to share. Whatever you perceive to be a fault can be perceived by another to be what makes you unique. Yeah, for our 7s, it's what we are here for. And I am a 7 of clubs, and even though it's a challenging life to fulfill, my self-actualization, every time I manage progress, it feels marvelous. So I hope the rest of you 7 of clubs out there found this interesting and helpful. If you're not a 7 of clubs, you might check your Cards of Truth birth chart to see if the 7 of clubs is present. If you do, you can contemplate this reading with that in mind. Happy creating. So creative, stay true to your uniqueness on your creative path, and I hope this gave you some food for thought. Please subscribe and hit that like button. It means a lot to me and my soul and life purpose. Thank you.